Yo, we here with the boy T1
What up?
and the boy Menace. We about to go up into this Avengers. What do you expect to happen in this movie? You expect it to be good, decent, okay?
It's gonna be exactly what Josh directed, so it's gonna be good.
Politically correct answer, as always. So, basically, I expect it to be pretty good. It should have some good action in it, all that good shit. We're gonna see. We're about to head in there now. We got the 7:15 showing.
Get a shot of that poster.
Assemble. We got a 7:15 showing. It is 7:10. We are extremely late in movie standards. So we're gonna go in. We'll holler at you guys later. YouTube, we are back with episode 6, I believe, of TNM Tell It Like It Is. This one we are gonna do one that we came up with, and it's for the new Avengers 2 movie. We wanted to wait a little bit before we did it because we wanted to avoid the spoiler hate that we're inevitably gonna get. So hopefully everybody saw it by now. If you haven't, go ahead and click that little button at the bottom that says pause. And leave this video right now because there will be spoilers. There will be things that we're talking about that were in the movie specifically. So
we're talking about a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if you're still here,
spoilers.
If you're still here, you've been warned. How you want to start?
We should definitely start out with what character we like the least.
Really? That's how you want to start?
No one does it like that.
All right, sure. All right, character I like the least. Oh man.
Because I don't even know I like the least, so it's funny.
Thor.
Oh.
That's funny.
You know, I don't mind that. I don't.
I'm not
mind
saying he's
that.
bad or anything. I just said he's the one that I can't.
He didn't really have a presence.
I know what they tried to do with the whole leaving and going to go handle his business up with the gods, but
that's odd.
You?
I don't know. Maria Hill was surprisingly not annoying.
She wasn't this time.
Who was? Oh, we missed Agent Old Boy.
Coulson wasn't in the movie. I'm happy about that.
Why wasn't Coulson here?
He's doing his own thing. Remember TV series? It's all part of the same universe.
I might get some dissatisfaction in the house, but I think I'm actually going to agree with Thor. Thor.
Oh yeah, my bad. Guest starring General Zakis. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, people?
All right, get that. We got that out the way. We're a little late, but you know we're getting back into the groove. It's been a while.
What do you think?
My least favorite character.
You gotta have something. So
yeah, probably. It's between Tony and Quicksilver.
Wow, I did not see that coming.
Because also,
how could you not like Quicksilver?
He showed up this movie differently than normal.
It's Tony ekes out Quicksilver. I'm gonna have to say Tony. That hate has not left me. You know,
fuck that. What's your beef with Quicksilver?
In that movie, as a character, I let a lot of it slide. But he was acting like he needed to do. The actor was great. The character, the powers are great, and I like his sacrifice at the end. But I didn't start liking him until the middle of the movie.
Fuck T1. All right, Quicksilver is the man. That was one of the people. Even before I knew he was going to be in the movie, he was one of the people that I would like to see in a Marvel movie.
He needed to be an Avenger.
You have a bias towards speedsters.
He's an Avenger, though, so I'm glad he was there. He's an Avenger. And the actor I like a lot. And
I think the funny part about it is me and T1 had an argument. I didn't really realize that was kick-ass.
It is.
At all.
What?
That shit just...
Alex, what's his...
that was the actor. Quicksilver.
As a main character.
He was kick-ass.
Oh.
Yeah, most people forgot.
And then you look at his picture really close with his little goatee. It's him.
Wow.
him.
We didn't bet on him.
Wow, he's leveled up.
He's so good. We didn't know it
He's
was
got-
him.
I think as a
Least
movie,
favorite
it was very entertaining. I didn't fall asleep, so that's always a good sign.
Yes.
I was pretty much invested in the movie from start to finish.
Yeah.
I cared about a lot of the characters. I thought it was kind of weird, the Tony sarcasm. Like, he's usually sarcastic, but this was like really weird.
Why?
It was a really weird play on his natural tone. Like, I thought maybe he was evil or something. Like, the way that he was doing it, it was very weird.
Oh, I can see that. I can see with his vision.
It was very cynical, I guess.
You know what they might be doing? Actually, he was trying to be altruistic.
Yeah, well, they tried to.
Because
So they showed.
not the middle, like the beginning of the
No,
movie.
yeah, they showed. So when Scarlet Witch hit him and showed him like that what she wanted him to see.
I mean, even before that, when the movie started.
Oh, before the joke about the language?
Yeah, before all of that stuff. He was just like monotone with it, and he was just really like. It kind of threw me off.
I think maybe that was setting the scene for like, the tone
Civil
for
War
him
III.
for the rest of much later on, but
Sorry.
within this, like in the movie, it set the theme for it because what he was doing the entire movie, once the whole squad got hit and like Tony wasn't there, but like, oh, like for me, I know as I was like watching it, I was like, oh wait, Tony didn't get hit, like he's still good, and I was like, wait, Tony was the first one to get hit by it, so he was like shook before everybody, and that like shaped all that stuff. So the entire movie was him trying to overcompensate for that sort of like feeling of like regret that he had.
Because remember, she didn't put something else there. She just showed him his fear.
Yeah.
That's all she did was show him something. And she knew he'd run with it.
As it was going on, I was just like, wow, like, that's crazy. And they introduced a lot of my favorite fucking characters to the mix. Like, a lot of it was like, I was telling T1 that it was like a menace movie. I was telling him it was a menace movie because they got
like
a
Quicksilver.
lot of the characters, like Quicksilver, Falcon.
Oh yeah, they brought. Okay, yep.
Quicksilver,
yep.
Falcon, War Machine.
Oh my god, yeah, all these B-list celebrities.
And I was just like, and I'm one of those weird people that likes those characters a whole lot. Like, I'm the person rooting for Nightcrawler. Most people are like, well, since 2 people hopped on the bandwagon, but I was Nightcrawler
Way before the
time
movies,
ago.
obviously.
And everybody's like, oh, he's so cool because he teleport. I'm like, fuck off. Why don't you talk about Hawkeye's progression?
As a character.
So,
I thought that was very interesting. So let's see
yeah,
what
like
you thought
Hawkeye.
about
I thought it was really interesting the what they decided to do for like plot devices for Hawkeye and bring in like they went for him to like a safe house and they like sort of brought in like his personal life and that was really cool just to see that at all, and then that was perfect to bring like Nick back into the fold because like there were Shield roots there, but also like his wife, she is like ride or die. She was like, I'm not worried like how much you need them, I'm worried how much they need you, and it was so great because like they're superheroes and he's a dude who just has like that
training. He's a dude with that
training.
training and that specialty.
Like this movie had more of a focus on like
character development.
Yeah, on like character development, but not Tony, not Captain America.
I was surprised by that.
Yeah, that was what they needed to do because nobody likes Tony anymore on the whole because of Robert Downey Jr. because he's too good at it. And everybody's like beefing with him because of that. They're like, wait, he's actually an asshole. Wait, he actually is funny. And, like, I don't want to like him, but you do because he's hilarious and clever.
RDJ himself is the man.
Yeah, he's killing that, and that's great. But like, you know, RDJ had like he's still like the main character, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But like, Cap didn't do anything differently. Thor didn't do anything differently.
I thought Cap had a really good role because near the end of the movie, you get to see him actually 100% take role. And and a fun part of the movie was when Iron Man Tony kind of told everybody that he just cuts the checks.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's in charge.
Tony
And I was
admitted.
like, whoa, I didn't see that coming
Tony
at all.
admits
Yeah.
that Cap is the leader because Cap has leadership skills with meta and non-meta humans.
he was going for it.
But you can see how like
Enhance.
bitter
Sorry.
he is about it too.
Enhance.
You can see how bitter he is about it too
I just,
because
you
he's
know,
like, it was just me who went up there and like put the nuke back, like to take the nuke through the warp when I came
remember I
to
put
the
it-
sky. the
That was
wormhole.
good. Nope, don't recall. That was
And he's
so
like, nope,
good.
don't recall, don't remember. Okay, well then what about this time? And I was like, okay.
So
And I
good.
thought that was so good because he was obviously throughout the movie like making fun of himself. Like it's like they listened to all the things they didn't like about Tony or like how
fans.
Tony's been portrayed and then like flipped it on the fans' face. because they're like, I don't like how he's making jokes the whole movie and how he's just so mean to everybody. So he made jokes and he was like calling out those things that people made fun of.
How do you feel about them finally adding the man Vision into the fucking mix?
About time. Good, there's a really good setup to put him in there. The first movie had no place. They made a place for him, which is really good.
Yeah, there's no precedent.
There's a
Now
precedent for him.
he's gonna be an all-out Avenger in the next movie, and he's gonna be fucking dope.
So
he's another one of my favorite joints, but I didn't want to name him right out the bat.
So my two favorite characters were A Vision, and Ultron was really, really cool.
I was gonna touch on that.
And then, and actually, it's funny. My three favorite characters were the three closely related, and the Korean doctor.
They show why she's there immediately, why they respect her, what she does for the team, instantly, all in a few scenes. Like, I'm injured, oh, we got him. Won't even know the difference. That gene therapy with, she's a bio.
Well, it was like the
all
tissue.
day.
Yeah, it was gene therapy,
Tissue
but
grafting.
that's more like it was. Yeah, it was mostly like tissue creation, like Genesis, sort of.
I'll touch on the Ultron thing.
Not biology.
Ultron was super cool.
Like with Ultron, I was like, wow, like the way that they did him.
I thought the things were weird though.
Oh,
So they could have done something
that
else.
model.
I thought it was awesome. It was perfect.
The headgear.
I thought it was perfect. Because,
I
I'll
would-
tell you why. Because everything moved. It had a lifeless to it that I
Mhm.
thought was really cool. Like I was like, wow, I could really get behind this. Like, you know, Ultron looks really fucking well done.
I wonder if they had an actor like actually like green screen that.
I think they did.
because that was
With the
really
motion cat.
that
That'd
was
be
very
smart.
human and very like not animated. It was very just like
Yeah, it was.
Like-
It flowed very
They didn't
nicely.
do that long. Yeah, they put the green
I
screen.
thought his
with the
purpose
scissors
was
in the
kind of
face.
cool. Like I thought they did a really good thing with the storyline behind them. Like you know, robot. They don't have no middle ground. It's one or the other.
it was an extreme. Yeah.
And it was really dope. Like I thought they did a really good job of making him believable as a
Mhm.
character. And you know the fact that he multiplied 10,000 times and caused thorns in everybody's side, I thought was really good. Like,
Oh yeah.
but especially if it was CGI, especially the CGI aspect of it, it looked really, really crisp, really
Yeah.
clean, better than anything I've seen so far.
Yeah.
Right up there with Real Still. Like I thought Real Still was well done too, as far as the animatronics or whatever
Yeah.
they were using. It was really clean. It was really smooth. But I thought he was a really cool character. I think I might actually start reading up on him now.
I like that they didn't. I like that he was like destroying them every single time they tried to touch him. Like I love that he was unbeatable.
Favorite character, since I didn't say anything yet. There's three
Three.
in this order: Claw, Ultron. Nope, only Claw and Ultron.
Hold on, who's Claw?
Exactly. So the arms dealer they talked to,
Oh my God, you chose him.
he will be a big figure later. The way he handled that conversation with those two, the two kids,
Didn't he
remember?
get fucked up though.
Huh?
Didn't he get injured?
No, he left.
At the end of the
They
conversation.
snuck out.
So when he pissed off Ultron, I said, I heard that. Stark. And then that's where Ultron's character development plays. He's like, don't compare me to Stark.
Yeah.
And then when he
Mhm.
cuts his arm off, he's like, ooh.
Oh, yeah.
That was hilarious. But Claw, think about it. Any other action movie, unrealistically, the person would start screaming. Claw, being a normal dude at the time, was just like, he took my arm off. Shoot him. Who? All of them.
Yeah.
The man's arm was cut off scenes ago. He handled that like a black market champ. So I knew he won me on that scene. You're not gonna like him later, but Claw, I want to see him come back. He
Leave it.
handled that.
Leave it to you to pick
Oh,
the guy
pick-
who had like a paragraph worth of lines. My favorite character, because I will choose one above
That guy. Ultron.
Lady Doc, above Ultron. They're
Uh-oh.
around here. I actually like Lady Doc more than Ultron.
She's really cool.
Is Vision. It was really cool how people aren't gonna like how Vision was like kind of created in that way, how it came about. Like, but they'll get over it.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Um,
the same thing.
But I think like his dialogue with all the characters, like all the cast, when he like first like came into creation,
Born
those were the
yesterday.
most insightful things.
born
Yeah, he's
yesterday.
like, well, I was born yesterday. Like, when they were in that group setting and stuff, and he was like addressing everyone's concerns. He
Yep.
was like,
I'm
you know,
not exactly
I'm not on
jealous.
your side.
No.
I'm not on Ultron's side,
Nope.
but I'm on the
Human
side of
lives,
life.
yeah. I thought they did really good with his model too.
Oh yeah,
It
his
looked
mom is
really
beautiful.
Nice. Looked really nice.
That's
beautiful.
the actor playing him.
Was it? Was it the same? Okay, so they had to do the same thing with
It was-
Ultron.
Ultron.
I don't know about Ultron.
I think
Ultron's
the
a gray
Ultron's
area.
voice was the dude.
Maybe his face.
the first
only.
villain from Iron Man. Let me look it up. I could be wrong. I want to look up who
Oh,
played
the
Ultron.
IMDb it.
Yeah.
You know, Vision is like superior to Ultron, undoubtedly so.
And he knew it.
And he knew that, but Ultron just didn't go in there and ace everything.
Nope.
Or I'm sorry, Vision didn't go in there and ace everybody. It was still like this team that they were fighting with.
I like that he chumped Thor though. I thought that was great.
Oh, he just picked up the hammer.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
he's
handed
like,
it to him.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's like,
yeah.
I don't expect you to trust me, but we need to go.
Yeah.
And Thor goes, oh. That's the reason he could have hit you
Oh.
all with his hammer. He could have just
Yeah.
kept hitting you all with his hammer.
That was hilarious.
That was the
I thought
best
that was
way to
great.
show why you should trust Vision, right there.
Yeah.
He's not human, nor he's something. He's his own being entirely. Therefore, you
Yeah.
don't care about
Is
his
he
motivations.
is he like another dimensional being?
Yeah.
Did they get
Something
into
like
that?
He's
Because
like
Oh, you
can
mean
he
in the
phase?
movie?
No, in the
in the comic.
He's
in the
he's
comic. Isn't he? Can he
he's
like
a
phase through stuff?
synthezoid. Yeah, he
Yeah.
just does matter. Makes himself.
he was
lighter.
created.
Created by Ultron. That actually did happen.
But I thought it was really cool that they gave him an Infinity Gem. I'd be
Stone.
curious to
No, yeah.
whatever. I'd be
Stone.
thoroughly surprised. I'd be thoroughly surprised if they don't yank that shit out eventually. You got Cap, you got Falcon,
Yep.
you got Scarlet Witch, and you have
War Machine.
War Machine.
War Machine.
And
That's
Vision.
You're
And-
missing somebody.
And Vision
And Black Widow.
and Black Widow.
So it's
Wait,
Cap,
was she
Black
there?
Widow. Yeah, Black
Yep.
Widow was
Okay,
next to the
okay.
Cap. Black.
So that's going to be a
Yeah.
cool ass
The
team.
people that left are Hulk, Thor, and Iron Man.
And that's good.
Speaking of which, I'm glad you said that shit.
Okay.
Good.
What the fuck?
What are they doing with the romance? Whatever
What
you
the
said.
hell was that about, bro?
That was cool.
Why?
Now,
I thought
I
that
know
was
a
cool.
Why do
movie
they
needs
need
romance.
that?
They did it because it'd be different.
The
I
other
don't know who
movies
chose
didn't
it.
have
That was the weirdest.
You
fucking
know there's going to be
romance ever.
romance.
They
That was
didn't
the
need it.
weirdest
Them?
romance ever.
No, they don't. I argue that too.
I think it was interesting because they didn't, because it's more interesting for Bruce to not have control and for him to kind of to milk a little bit more of that character development. And I thought it was cool, like the way that she was able to calm him down because she's
Lullaby.
the only girl in the cast,
True.
right? It made her a stronger character.
But it was weird.
It was different.
It made her actually a weaker character.
Actually-
because she's too focused on him.
no, because
she
she was
was-
so acing everybody.
No, because she was about to leave. Remember? She was about to leave. She's like,
Look
let's
for
just
him?
go away. Let's just
Oh,
be gone.
yeah, yeah.
And then it was him that said, nah, I have a job to do. And he goes back into the fray.
And then she pulls him back and she pushes him
Yeah,
in the
but
hole.
yeah, but remember, yeah, and then she triggers
the
him on
guy.
purpose after he frees her.
Yeah,
from
but
the
that was
cell.
after the conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was going to leave.
Yeah, I think she appealed to a lot of people.
Because people forget that
I,
Tony's also
I don't
human.
have any problems with Natasha. That just romance was
It's
kind of
weird.
weird. It was just very weird.
I like Black Widow.
And
Ever
I felt, in my
period.
personal opinion, it made those characters weaker in that moment.
On the hero side, Black
And
Widow
once they
and
did
Hawkeye.
this,
my
then
favorite.
everybody was thinking clearly everything was going straight. I did wish that he would have had a cowl though. Like I don't
Oh.
like this.
Hawkeye,
I don't like this
The
Hawkeye.
new
you
look?
don't like the Secret
Just
Service?
regular looking Hawkeye. Like I kept waiting for him to put the cowl on, and now that he's gone, I'm just like feel like kind of shafted, empty.
When Hawkeye did not get snuck up on, shows that shield training.
Yeah.
He just waited for her. Nope,
Just-
already had that. Don't like it.
Yeah, he's like, no thanks.
I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
They're
and
showing the humans
which is
being
so
used.
cool. He persevered. He didn't get hit by it.
But to talk about my man Quicksilver, I think he did a really good job.
Yeah,
They
were-
did do a good job.
Really good
I like
job.
their side switch.
Never mind what this guy is talking about. Quicksilver did his thing, and he was very, very pivotal in the movie. I think his sacrifice will not go unnoticed.
Unavenged.
I kind of wish he would have made the second movie, but of course, because they couldn't do the names and all that bullshit, they had to kill
It
him
was
off
the
before he got a chance to do anything really cool.
Oh, Scarlet Witch is on the squad too. What are they
yeah,
gonna do with
but
her name?
I guess she's probably a plot device.
They'll probably just keep her.
It's
her
going to be
original
Wanda. It's not going to say Scarlet Witch.
But either
Listen.
way, she'll still have her powers, so people
Yeah.
know who she is. I think as long as people know who she is, it doesn't really matter what they call her.
I was just thinking one thing I wanted to talk about was like this movie and beyond. When you have like 3 Iron Man movies and 2 Thors and 2 Hulks and stuff like that, like they know it's about to get played out. And what they did was really smart. They exited Tony, they exited Thor, and they exited Hulk. Right?
Hulk.
They got rid of the three biggest like arcs, the 3 biggest characters that have created the Avengers so far. They set up for Civil War by doing this perfectly. In the meantime, Tony is going to be like reflecting on everything.
Yep.
And he's going to be building and like getting behind that like philosophy that like drives him in Civil War that separates him from Cap. Cap is going to be building rapport with like superheroes in the meantime and like training Avengers, and they're going to be doing fun things. And that explains why Hulk is gone during Civil War 2, because he and this Banner always wants to be away from everything. That's why they had to keep him weak. is so when they plan for Civil War, it's because he finally got away, and he's gonna stay away until who knows. This series of Avengers, they can't handle Thanos. What are they gonna do?
Remember, they're going
They
from
couldn't. This series.
I mean, but they still got Cap training,
wait,
Yeah, I know, but
they're,
and they're still awesome in their own right.
they're going from
Like
this.
War Machine doesn't really need Cap's training.
Actually,
Yeah, but he's not Tony.
wait, we're
He's
skipping
a
movies.
beast on his own, though.
We're skipping movies. Remember,
Yeah.
Civil
Is
War
Is Thanos going to be in part 3?
of Avengers.
Yeah.
Supposedly, they already showed the storyline. They already showed at the Comic-Con the phases.
Well, if
of
that's the
Marvel.
case, then they're going to have to persevere, or they're going to have to get their ass whipped to set up for the. fourth
Remember, it
movie.
won't just be them fighting them, or it shouldn't be, because they're going to have Ant-Man show up by then. They're going to have Doctor Strange
Wait,
show up
Ant-Man's
by
going
then.
to be in the movie?
You forgot whatever they do for Infinity War. It's going to be a lot of people.
Huh.
But are
they're-
they really going to be able to
Oh,
bring these people in?
They're all the part of the Avengers storyline. Guardians of the Galaxy. Sony and Disney already got the rights to use Peter.
Well, didn't they give the stones back in Guardians?
They gave one stone back.
They had. They didn't
We
have
need to
multiple
rewatch
stones.
that.
Sif had. I'm gonna watch them all chronologically this summer.
But they only had one stone.
The gems, stones. Yeah, sorry.
It's the same.
The one in Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I'm only making.
I'm not going by stones. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it.
You're not saying it.
If they're
Tony will
gonna
be
come
back for Civil War.
They'll be back for Civil War.
Well, apparently
A lot
this
of
is gonna
people
be
are
Civil
showing-
War.
Captain America 3 is gonna be Civil War. They're passing.
Oh, they're not.
Captain
gonna make
America-
an
it's
Avenger
Captain America
movie.
Civil War. It's not a separate movie. It's one movie. It's Captain
And they're
America.
gonna bring the Avengers in on that.
Whoever shows up, whoever helps out Tony, it's gonna be heroes versus heroes. So whoever left is showing back up.
That's dope.
Maybe
I
not
like
Hulk.
that.
That'll be a Captain America that I can watch for real. 'Cause I
Captain,
didn't see Winter Soldier yet.
Neither
you
have I.
need to.
Really?
It does not suck. No one watched it with me told me it sucks.
I haven't
That's
seen
for
it yet,
non-Captain America
I'll watch
fans
it tonight.
and Captain
Yeah,
America
we gotta
fans.
get some cold
It's
soon.
solid. Yeah, we are.
So yeah,
We're gonna get some cold
that was like the longest episode we ever did. I'm gonna have very much fun chopping this shit up.
It's
I think you guys will get enough information from us, geek it out. Hopefully this will be a good episode for you guys to watch. If you do like it, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button like 20,000 times. Just do this.
I got a
thumbs
plan.
up.
You just watch it. I don't care if you like the video. Like it anyway. Help me. Help you. Help me. Is what's going on. And then,
And definitely do it for more T1 stuff.
You know-
because this is his show. It's just on my channel. So real quick, how many stars?
Oh,
since I want you to see it, I'll give it 4.
Zach.
I'm gonna give it that 5.
I'm gonna go with Zach. I'm gonna give it a 5. I'd say if you haven't watched it, definitely watch it. See it twice. Do whatever you got to do.
See a trace.
No, go see the movie if you haven't saw it yet. It's about 2 weeks or something.
About a week.
Has it been out for 2
About a
weeks?
week now.
A week and some change. So go watch that. We're gonna see you guys on the next video,
All right.
and we'll probably bring General Zach back when we can figure out a topic.
Oh, he's coming back.
Now I can graduate and I can do other things.
Yep.
All right, see you guys later.